Hello and welcome back to the Ironopolis Records Podcasts. We hope you have all had a great Christmas and a great New Year. I'm Dave Crook and I'm back with a new awesome guy who's back for the Ironopolis Records Podcasts. I'll pass you on to Kyle Davies, who's going to give you the rundown on today's show.
Hey guys, welcome to the first podcast of 2014. Hoping everyone is well, and here's what's happening on today's show. We have the hip-hop artist Terrorist in all the way from Leeds. It's quite cool, in from Leeds.
Hey, makes a change.
He's here with his new album, Civilian Army. We managed to get an interview with the artist, and we'll hear that sometime later on.
Hey, that's our field reporter Jimmy Hassett's covered that one, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got Jimmy with that interview. We'll also be talking about the next band that we'll be interviewing on the next episode. But until then, here's one of Terrorist's new tracks. It's called Kill, Be Killed or Die, and it's featuring Lent.
Right, thanks for that, Kyle. And here's that track right now.
Inside the wreckage of decrepit minds, blemished by the presence of the Senates who've been telling lies. What advised by the guys that rise will never sight, a nemesis that never is confronted when they terrorize. Take a step inside the wreckage of decrepit minds, blemished by the presence of the Senates who've been telling lies. What advised by the guys that rise will never sight, a nemesis that never is confronted when they terrorize.
Hey, welcome to the theatre of life. Please leave your kids at home, but bring along the wife. Incidentally, a friendly with General Assembly to build a better world. He's free, complimentary, demeaning the reading, but try to recite in turn with the pages, the words we ignite, and we throw up the walls and we say our light. Though we're asking these questions, no answers are right. Is that right? That we can't ask why and challenge these theories without starting a fight. Female or male, both, you still have a right. You still have a say. One man needs a plight. 2 men, 3 men, 4. Open up the door for a much more even score. Tell me what you're looking for. How much is too much and what will you stand for? Tell me, does it really help to settle the score? Come prove your worth and let's tear up the floor. Recessing the blessing, they're begging for more. Begging for more, begging for more. Adrenaline fueled, the tide by your door. We fighting and chaos, they bleed us some more. They feed us to breed us, then bleed us some more. They bleed us some more, bleed us some more. They feed us to breed us and bleed us some more. Stop what you're doing and let's have me. I've been doing this for years and ain't previously. I knew something wasn't right since they seen in me. Disconnecting from the grid, now I'm running free. Stop what you're doing and let's have me. I've been doing this for years and ain't previously. I knew something wasn't right since they seen in me. Disconnecting from the grid, now I'm running free. No age is too old and no youth is too young to open the books and throw down your guns. Wisdom is knowledge and knowledge is the one to settle the score, invest or explore. We all need some passion, we all need a drive to cover the bitter sadness inside. Laying awake, wondering why, pondering life with a burden beside. Crippled you grow when you should try to fly. Under it all and after the cries, after the smoke rises up through the sky. Corruption forgive up, but no, not this time. Go kill the killer kids, be killed or die. Go kill the killer troops, be killed or die. Kill, be killed or die. Kill, be killed or die. Go kill the killer kids, be killed or die.
Take a step inside the wreckage of decrepit minds, blemished by the presence of the Senates who've been telling lies. What advised by the guys that rise will never sight, a nemesis that never is confronted when they terrorize. Segregated by descendants of the devil's tribe, decimated by the remnants they present as right. Generating genocide, our general life they jeopardize. Generalizing people on their melanin or genotype. We're designed to embed us and prevent our rise. In this enterprise they're exercising strength and might. Clenching all the trends we find to sentences to self-confine. Our illness strives to cleanse the lens and then our sense of pride. They tremble when I assemble rhymes, the members are left mesmerized. Lenses left them petrified, not tempted by their tender side. Plenty men have tried but failed to be recognized. I'm trying to sever ties before I get desensitized.
Stop what you're doing and let's have me. I've been doing this for years and ain't previously. I knew something wasn't right since they seen in me. Disconnecting from the grid, now I'm running free. Stop what you're doing and let's have me. I've been doing this for years and ain't previously. I knew something wasn't right since they seen in me. Disconnecting from the grid, now I'm running free. Kill, be killed or die. 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 Stop what you're doing and let's have me. I've been doing this for years and ain't previously. I knew something wasn't right since they seen in me. Disconnecting from the grid, now I'm running free. Stop what you're doing and let's have me. see. I've been doing this for years, and ain't primacy. I know something wasn't right since they seeded me. Disconnected from the grid, now I'm
inside the wreckage of decrepit minds, blemished by the presence of the Senates who've been telling lies. Well advised by the guys that rise will never sight a nemesis that never is confronted when they terrorize. Take a step inside the wreckage of decrepit minds, blemished by the presence of the Senates who've been telling lies. Well advised by the guys that rise will never sight a nemesis that never is confronted when they terrorize. Segregated by descendants of the devil's tribe, decimated by the remnants they present as right. Generating genocide, I generalize, they jeopardize. Generalizing people on their melanin or genocide. We're designed to embed us and prevent our rise. In this enterprise, they're exercising strength and mind. Clenching all the terms we find in sentences to self-confine. A realness tries to cleanse the lens and then our sense of pride. They tremble when I assemble rhymes. The members are left mesmerized. Lenses left them petrified, not tempted by their tender side. Plenty men have tried but failed to be recognized. I'm trying to sever ties before I get desensitized.
That was one of Terrorist's new tracks from their new album. We'll be listening to a few more of Terrorist's new tracks throughout this week's episode. We have also coming up soon is Kyle Davies is going to give you a quick rundown of what's happening within our record label, Ironopolis Records itself, and also give you a little bit of information about the band Gnome Invasion that we have on for the next episode. And then after that, we'll be going to our field reporter Jimmy Hassett to get the exclusive interview with Terrorist. I'll now pass you on to Kyle, who'll give you the rundown on what's happening in the Ironopolis Records podcast. To you, Kyle.
Right, well, yeah, at the moment, we're just trying to get local bands involved. Just try to get a bit of hype around them, try and get them more publicity.
Would you say the music scene's growing because of what we're starting to set up here?
Yeah, I think bands that we're getting involved are going to start getting a lot more publicity, so that's kind of what we're doing at the moment. Yeah, if any bands are interested in that, where's the email? Is that the email there? Mm-hmm. Yeah. If any bands are interested in getting involved in the podcast or anything else to do with the label, just email us at info@ironopolisrecords.co.uk.
And also you can visit us as well on our Facebook page, on our YouTube page, our SoundCloud, and also our officials Ironopolis Records Podcasts site itself.
Yeah, just get in touch.
We'll now play another track by Terrorist. This is Hush.
The fake try to feel, revoking the sadness and try to reveal. Take back the power, not try to conceal. Vaccines, naive when I got my first taste. Parent turntables, mixer in place. Speakers set up, putting vinyl in case. Living the nights just to live for the chase. Now, into the noughties I play up my sound. Same old nonsense, still underground. Demanding me, but now I'm banned. So guitar now in hand, and so you see. Enemy's earth, and I keep on fighting for what it's worth. Keep on writing, keep it true. Keep on scribing to point my view. Still inciting how they do, how they use or by their crew. Still uniting, still reciting the describing, rising, dividing of the sliding decline of our rights. But still you say it's alright, it must be alright, say it's alright. Why? TV says so at night. Control. Smash to the masses, demolishing classes. The traffic's a passage, your thoughts turn placid. Saving yourself, but who will save your asses? Poison victim, jack vaporous gases. When a venomous acid, spreading life to the classes. Cause we all better have key, finish on my flow and go let them have it. Yes, go let them have it. So go let them have it, delivering my blows, diminishing my foes, extinguishing my goals, overkill, thrash it. So go let them have it. Yes, go let them have it, selling your soul, filling in the holes, not doing what you told, you're dirty, let's flash it. We can't be all no time for pathetic excuses no more. Replace the aesthetic, see through the cosmetic. Disgrace and pathetic, you just find one more. Reinstate the kinetic, move softly, not hectic. So climb up or rise, just a see or ignore. The awaited, neglected, deflate or infected. Refine this ambition, this wish we restore. Sending a message, investing in ethics. No time for pathetic excuses no more. Replace the aesthetic, see through the cosmetic. Disgrace and pathetic, you just find one more. Reinstate the kinetic, move softly, not hectic. So climb up and rise, just a scene or ignore. The awaited, neglected, deflate or infected. Refine this ambition, this wish we restore. So I chose to walk alone, to set my goals and make it my own. Produce MPs just to speak for the streets, to lead the chiefs and show them defeat, to make my mark on my wisdom depletes. Another track down, yet another complete. To leave this madness of lies and deceit, to leave this seat and just use my feet. Cause we live in a time, live in a place, live in a world where the fear is state full up with greed, fed up of lies, fed up of wanting the people to try. I'm so tired of liars, get richer with fire. For all of our senses, it's time to rewire. Message, investing in ethics, no time for pathetic excuses. It's time to replace the aesthetic, see through the cosmetic. Disgrace and pathetic, you just found. It's time to regain the ethic, move softly, not hectic. So climb up or rise, just a scene. It's time to replace the aesthetic, disgrace or infected. Refine this ambition, this wish we restore. Can't be asked to buy the government. We can't be asked to buy the government. We can't be asked to buy the government. We can't be asked to buy the government. No, we can't be hushed up. We can't be hushed up now. We can't be hushed up. We can't be hushed up now.
Right, that was one of Terrorist's new track. That was Hush from their new album Civilian Army. We have now got the exclusive interview with the Terrorist from Jimmy Hassett, our reporter in the field, all the way from Leeds. We'll pass you on to him right now.
Yes, this is Jimmy Hassett, live on the scene in Yorkshire, back in my hometown Leeds for Ironopolis Podcast. I'm joined by the one, the only Terrorist.
Hello.
Yes, he is here to do an interview with us, and I hope you enjoy it. So, Terrorist, How did it start? How did this all
Come
thing
together.
start? Yeah, how did it?
Long stories. Obviously, I've been in the Creeks for a long time, the rock band around the Leeds scene. Took a break from doing the Creeks and realised that I just can't stop making music, really.
So this is a side project. This is your delve into the unknown, then.
Pretty much, it's my take on all the other things that we can't just make with guitar, drums, and bass, you know. So taking it out of the kind of traditional band scene, and just trying to make it a bit more different, really, you know.
Well, I can definitely say that I've not heard anything like what you do in ages. I mean, It goes back to, your inspirations go back to Head PE, Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you know, even going to Led Zeppelin and the traditional, all the favourites, you know.
Yeah.
Which I know are a lot of your favourites as well, Jimmy. And
Sabbath
yeah,
for life.
definitely. But it's also trying to take the other influences in my life, such as the other rappers and, you know, and the other hip-hop side of it. And, you know, I started DJing before I picked up a guitar.
Yeah.
So it's all going back to the jungle roots and some of the dub roots as well. And those kind of times.
And the grime sort of influences that you get from working with artists such as Sky Stars, such as Lentz as well.
And obviously Jake Greens and Freedom, and even the Ricky Fleming, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely, a lot of people that we work with and that I try and get out there as well as part of my work, obviously. It's nice to kind of get that influence, my later influences, and, you know, everyone's a part of it and everyone you meet in life is an influence to your music, really. And it's nice to get them involved and have them have their say on it as well.
Yeah, well, speaking of people that you've worked with, I mean, look at Amzi. How is it to work with Amzi, knowing that he's such a good producer?
Amzi's fantastic. We still need to have a beer with my brother Amzi. I love to give him a shout out at the gig as well. He's a massive inspiration as well. He's my first kind of take on the fact that maybe what I'm trying to do is people are liking that. You know, maybe that's an idea that I should go down. And then I got involved with Dr. Midnight first, I think it was, which was just trying not to say anything really. You know, that was just kind of just let's just have some fun for once. Let's not try and be too serious and just go on about your jaws to your knees and bringing the police. And and obviously Dawn, which I love Dawn. You know, it's one of my favourites. I loved when I first heard the instrumental. It was lovely. So me and Amzi worked and we collaborated on it. And changed a few bits here and there, put a bit of guitar on it, that kind of thing. I'm working again with Amzi on a new track, but I don't want to give too much away.
Is it hush hush at the minute?
I don't want to give too much away at the moment because that's beautiful.
Well, the other thing that I was going to ask you, I know you've talked a lot about your influences, but if there was 6 albums that you could take with you, like End of the World, Apocalypse Time, Fallout Time, mate, and you could only ever listen to 6 albums, what 6 albums would there be?
You had to hit me with that question. Tricky.
It's hard, isn't it?
Okay, so straight away what came into my mind is Bleach, Nirvana, probably In Utero, Nirvana. Dear, you had to do this, didn't you?
Well, it is a good question, mate.
So, like, I've got my... So I think we need Songs for the Deaf in there as well. Just
Queens of the Stone Age. It is a
brilliant,
beautiful masterpiece of an album.
We need... I'm trying to think of which Head PE album.
Well, if you're
gonna just merge them onto one disc.
No. If you're gonna go Head PE, it has to be either American Beauty or Broke, because Broke is just a classic.
It's just Broke then. It's Broke, even though the latest album's spot on as well.
Well, look at Serge Tankian working on Broke for Feel Good with Morgan Lander as well, and it is a classic album.
That's for dear. What else would we go? We'd go for a Led Zeppelin album. I'm really not sure which.
Oh, why not Mothership? Mothership has the classics.
Yeah, no, true, you're right. Okay, so that's 5. One more. Oh, there's so many. It'd have to be because I'd have to have some drum and bass in there or something, you know, or something a bit silly. It might be like the Marshall Mathers LP, actually. Yeah. Just because after I'm done, like, nodding my head, I need something just to rest my head to, you know?
Yeah, that's good. Well, I know you live quite a good party lifestyle. I know you have a very, very good job as well. But on a night out, what would your preferred tipple be to get absolutely smashed? And I mean, tipple. Taxi Home smashed, mate.
The Kraken, maybe, or something like that.
Kraken and Coke. See, this is what I've been telling people in Middlesbrough, mate.
Maybe something
I've been
like
telling them Kraken and Coke. Kraken and Coke's the way forward.
You know, or Jaeger. And, to be fair, you know, rum and Coke. Just rum, in fact. Dark rum, though.
Nephew.
Oh yes, we do have Liam here as well, an old-time friend of the Terrorist. How would you describe his style?
Inspirational.
Yeah, I agree with you there. So on a silly note now, right? We're getting a bit crazy. We're just gonna go throw one out there, right? Who would you rather get into a fight with? Robert Downey Jr. on Smack or a homeless guy from Leeds?
Robert Downey Jr. on Smack, isn't it? Just because, you know, you can't miss that opportunity. Why not? He's on Smack, he wants to fight. He's coming at me, I'll give him a go. I'll give him a pop. I'll just shout at him.
Yeah, but what if he came in his Iron Man suit though, man? That'd just like...
Then I'd try and take it off him, you know what I mean? I want that suit.
Take it in the name of the Terrorist.
Yeah, we'll just call it the Terrorist. Definitely. I'll take the power back with the suit. Yeah, see, that's a good idea, see. What would they do then?
Speaking of which, would you say that with the Terrorist you have become more politically influenced? Would you say that it's always been a big part of what the Terrorist wants to do?
It's a massive, definitely, yeah. I mean, it's a massive political influences and what's going on in the world today, and certain truths that I think needs exposing. But that's always been with me. That's always been something that I research. Do your own research. Get your news from, reliable sources, not just from your TV, obviously. And research it yourself. And that's always been with me, and that's always been a message of the Creeps as well. And with the Terrorists, it's just the earth says it all, really. And the name says it for me. It's always been there, really, and it's just a nice way of expressing that further.
Yeah, I agree with you there. So, is there anything you'd like to say to the fans out there about any upcoming gigs or anything that you are currently working on that they should be wary and they should be happy for?
Okay, so I think the next thing that's coming up is obviously the new track with Amzi. Don't want to say too much about that.
Hush.
I'm a bit excited about that one. And the next gig is, I'm going to be on BBC Radio introducing with Alan Raw on the 4th of January.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that we can play something live then, but I'm not sure. We might just be having a bit of a chat. We're not sure what's going on yet, but we're hoping something there. February there should be a gig in Leeds at the Full Circle, supporting Down Radio.
Again,
amazing. And that means all the gigs I've been with Down Radio for the terrorist stuff, and that's nice. They're a nice set of lads, and I agree. Anyone who's into Rage Against the Machine and a bit of grime and a bit of filthy noises, and also some Yorkshire lads throwing a few cups of teas in there, and you've got Down Radio. They're amazing, so go check them, man.
Yeah. So if anyone wanted to book you in Middlesbrough to come see you play, to maybe get some gigs up there, up north.
Yeah.
Up northeast, further north. Is there any way that listeners can check you out? Is there anything out there for you at the minute, or are you still hush-hush?
We can definitely do some gigs. They can inquire, and we'll take it from there. I'm saying nothing.
No comment right there. So, is there anything new that you're looking to do over the next year? Is there going to be another album coming out, or is there going to be another EP that you're thinking about releasing, or is it still
I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to be working on a new Creeks album soon. The other band, obviously. In terms of the terrorist stuff, I'm just not sure what's going to happen next. We aim to be doing quite a few live shows next year and a few festivals. So I want to keep it quite open. There's a lot of things planned for next year, and we'll just take it as it comes.
So what are you on SoundCloud and Facebook and YouTube and things like that?
Definitely, yeah. On Facebook, The Terrorist, and SoundCloud.com, Terrorist, and YouTube, Terrorist TV, baby.
Right, well, Terrorist, thank you very, very much for your time. I've been Jimmy Hassett on the scene. Thank you.
All right, thanks for that exclusive interview, Jimmy. We're going to be listening to Terrorist's last song now.
Try to blind the eyes and tie our minds. No compromise, just bad advice. So come and have a go if you think that is right. Come and have a go if you think that you're right. Come and have a go if you're scared at home. If you do not, sure enough to be right. You never hold me down. You never hold me. Never, would you hold me? You never hold me down. You never hold me down. You never hold me.
Lyrically locked behind bar 12 stretch. Hit 'em with a fade, 2 bars defense. Your shirt is the best. I'm a style from the west, you'll never hold me down.
Number one, remember to have fun, to live it good, to smile like it's one of the sun, to go do all the things that you never done, but be sure there's still a war to be won. A fun run for some fat chump who stumbles and falls on his gun. For lawyers and black ops and opium drums. Failed election subsections infecting the left wing to writings and mentions. Pass laws under headlines without mine or yours consent, not content. Unwinding the truth as we find it, decode and divide, underline it. Cause time exists in our minds as we find it. The illusion of time has us blinded. Inside it will hide until we are reminded to open our eyes and ignite it.
Yeah, that was a big thank you there to Kyle and Jimmy there for that exclusive interview. We hope you all enjoyed this week's episodes, and please keep an eye out for our future episodes. They will be coming out either once every 2 weeks or once a month, but please keep an eye out on our Facebook or our YouTube page.
Yep. Just a reminder, the next episode will be featuring Gnome Invasion. They're the 3-piece grunge band from Teesside.
So really looking forward to them, Kyle.
Yep. Also, if any bands are interested in getting involved, as I said earlier, just email us at info@ironopolisrecords.co.uk. Thank you.
And all of you keep on rocking.